Shout out to the cat. Alright, so to finish this interview, I want to say thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to come to your land and be able to interview you. I appreciate you highly. Thank you so much.
Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Heritage Hip Hop for being good fans of the music, the talent. It's always love, man.
And paying attention to your work.
Thank you.
Because a lot of people who give interviews, they don't really talk about the work.
No, they don't.
What they do is just ask questions.
Yeah.
So let's have a little bit of fun. Before we do that, tell everybody your IG handle, how they get in touch with you, and they listen to your music.
Follow me on IG at Spence.Wonder. Hit me up, DM me, anything. Got my email there. You want to holler at me for anything, management will hit you right there. Also, you can find me on my labels page, Bentley Records. You should follow them at Bentley Records on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and just check out for the new upcoming album, my studio label debut album coming soon, y'all.
And on SoundCloud?
SoundCloud, Spencer Smith, just on SoundCloud.
Alright, so here's the little fluff questions. I don't like to ask fluff questions, but I ask these questions because it gives people another look into you and what your take on hip hop is. So I don't ask people what their favorite color and stuff is, but I do ask some questions that's music based, if you're a music artist, that will grab people's attention and get them into your mind.
Yeah.
So here we go. Spence! What artist in hip hop influenced you the most?
Kanye. I got a lot besides just one.
Give me one. You said Kanye.
It has to be only him. Just Ye, to be real.
And Khalil.
Yeah, honestly, just Ye. Yeah, man. Like,
yeah, you gotta give him respect. Yeah, he had you on the boards.
yeah, if it was, well, Dr. Dre made me really want to go in producing, to be real with you. If it was not for Dr. Dre, I wouldn't even care to be a producer, because Dre's drums, like, amazing drums. Like, everything he's touching, his drums are crazy. But Ye, as like a rapper, made me want to start rapping.
See, now because we're an organic interview team and production, now I gotta add an extra question. Sidebar: what's the best Dr. Dre produced album?
I see. Chronic, 2001, Compton. Could it just be anything he touched?
Best Dr. Dre produced album.
That's a hard one.
So what's the best produced Dr. Dre song then, since you brought it up?
Oh, to me?
Yeah, to you, of course. You can't be wrong, you know. That's it. Shout out to Heritage Hip Hop for always stumping the artist.
Actually, no, I'm going to take it back to the album. I'm going to have to honestly go with 2001.
I agree. Okay.
2001. Even though Chronic was really well produced and constructed and composed, 2001, he was out of here. Like, Still Dre, like, Fuck With You.
Gore Scene, Murderer.
Yeah, like, Murder Inc. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Even though the outro wasn't produced by him, I respect that he let Lord Finesse get his shine and just produce on that. And I just love how he orchestrated that whole album.
Okay, it's definitely a classic. So, being that we're talking about beats, favorite beat or best beat of all time, meaning you wish the person that rapped on it didn't rap on it and you came out with the song first with your vocals.
Yeah, you guys have amazing questions.
That's the intermission, y'all. Jeopardy. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. That's Cash Money beat right there, by the way.
I'm gonna have to. I know it's definitely gotta be something about Dre.
So what is it?
Oh, he did Firm Family on the Firm album. I don't know.
Firm Biz?
Nah, not Firm Biz. Firm Family.
Firm Family.
It was Dr. Dre on it and Nature. I'll be real. When I first heard that Firm album, it was about like maybe 2 years ago, because I remember my older brother Aaron put me on this. Shout out to Aaron. and we were just riding around one day, and he was playing. He wasn't playing Firm Family first. He was playing strict. It was a track with Nas, AZ, and Nature on it. And I remember they were just going in. But then when it came to Firm Family, the beat was just smooth, tropical, but it was still Dre. You could just tell it was him. And I was just like, yo, like if I touched that beat, I would have been crushed out. Like I would have like.
So why don't you do it?
I can't take his beat. I could probably flip it, but
it's a mixtape.
Nah, Firm.
For you, it won't be an album track. It will be a promo track. You can do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, so let's go to the next question then. Hip hop right now is a sausage party. It's a friend fest.
Yeah.
But back in the day, skills of competition mattered.
Mm-hmm.
So today, everybody's on everybody's songs, but back in the day, it was special to hear somebody on someone's song. So I'm gonna ask you, back to the cat, y'all. Leave the cat alone. We're gonna keep going. But so here's my question.
Unfortunately,
Here's my question.
Mm-hmm.
What song had the best guest 16 to you? Where the guest rapper stole the show and made that song for you?
I Love the Dough by Biggie.
So Jay-Z stole the show?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I've never heard anybody say that. Can you elaborate?
Because everyone was always saying like, yo, Big is better than Jay. And I'm not gonna lie, Brooklyn's Finest on Reasonable Doubt, Biggie crushed Jay on that. Jay came with it, like he was hungry, but Biggie like effortlessly was just amazing. But then I Love the Dough came out, and I remember I heard it and I was just like, nah, like Jay crushed him. Like
Okay,
I was just like, oh my god, like even though Biggie like he had solid verses. But
it was a perfect song.
It was a perfect song. Amazing chemistry they always have between each other, and I wish that their debut album even came out. That they were supposed to have like a collaborative album together.
The commission.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Biggie's another one of my like biggest inspirations as well. Mm-hmm. He's another one. If he never released Ready to Die, I would not be here today. So it was like, it wasn't for him. Shout out to Big, shout out to Puff.
Yeah, Biggie is one of the first rappers to actually cadence rhythm into his rhymes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Envious, there he was when I hit you, but like that right there made Biggie stand out. You know what I'm saying? Because he was his voice, his flow, and the fact that he can harmonize within the track with his voice makes him a legend. So, speaking of that era, the remix was also a big part of hip hop back in the day, where people would take a song and either put a new beat, new lyrics, or add people to the song and freshen it up.
Yeah.
Even today, Lil Wayne just redid it with the special delivery beat, and I don't remember the name of it. The Swizz Beatz did the beat. So that's not really a remix, that's a remake. So I want to ask you, what's your favorite remix of all time?
It could be any genre or just hip hop.
It's you, whatever you like.
I might have to go with
Making them think, y'all.
I'm trying to think for real. Like, ironically enough, it's not anything Jay, Nas, or Big. It's actually.
What you got?
It's Mobb Deep and Lil Kim.
Okay, Quiet Storm remix.
Quiet Storm remix.
That's one of the hardest remixes of all time. That's a classic. Shout out to Lil Kim with the sideways snapback.
Honestly, Havoc is he's one of the most underrated lyricists to me because, like, even though he was a producer, to me his bars and his vocals always stood out to me next to Prodigy. Because Prodigy was always so deep tone and he was very mellow. But when Havoc came on, I always loved his flow and I loved his aggressiveness too. So I was just like, yo, like when that Quiet Storm remixed the first verse, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like.
So sidebar, did you ever listen to the Silent Partner album?
Silent Partner. I didn't. I'll be honest with you, I didn't.
We'll talk about that off camera.
I gotta
So,
check that.
Everybody, this is Spencer Smith, an upcoming artist who's gonna blow your mind lyrically, production-wise, and he has something to say. He does not just rap. He has something to say. Let's leave him with one last question. In the history of hip-hop, every great MC or artist is known for what they left to inspire others who came behind them. What is going to be your legacy in hip-hop after you drop the mic?
I always want to inspire. I want my legacy to be from where I first started and being that person that was doubted. Always was. They tried to foreshadow my career, saying it wasn't going to go anywhere. It wasn't going to be at this level where I'm at now. And I always want to put out and tell my fans and listeners, I was like, nah, like, don't listen to negativity. Always follow your heart, follow your dreams, and do what you got to do, because people didn't think I was going to go far. But look, I received my first recording contract before I released my debut album. I worked with the Force MDs. I learned guidance from them. I went to school for production, everything. So I feel it is possible, and that's something I want to even teach. Just telling people, like, you can do it. You have to have the hustle and motivation, and you have to know in your heart that you have the passion. If you don't have passion, then everything's going to fall apart and dwindle away. So that's something I want to leave people with, and just know that to be motivated.
All right, everybody, so you heard that. Check out Spencer Smith. Once again, this is heritagehiphop.com. Shout out to Fabulous Place. We out of here. Peace.
With time, but we'll talk when I've been knowing. Devote to the mind, to the code you voted. Deadly corners, money.